Alrighty folks, we are down by Sky Harbor. We're doing another clean out. I don't know if this was an eviction or they just moved out or what happened really. All I know is I gotta get the cacahuates out of the casa. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so we got her backed in. Let's go ahead and do a quick run inside the house. There were definitely, we've already been inside because this was a homeless and potentially people inside the house. I didn't want to come rolling in here. But there's really nothing inside the house except for where the homeless kicked in the back door and started living here. So this one's still boarded up. There's nothing in here. We thankfully were able to get the blinds off the windows so we can see in here. But so this isn't, I thought this would be like poop or something all over the floor. It's not. This is glue because apparently there's a rug or something down with the padding. But yeah, they were definitely living in here. There's needles everywhere. So my uncle who's with me, he said that they're probably just shooting up and then just crashing on the sofa until they wake up, and then they vominos on to wherever they're going in life. So that's actually the worst of the entire property because of the needles and the dirty mattress. The bathrooms, everything was pretty much cleaned out. I think these guys just brought, like I said in past videos, when people move out, they put down air mattresses. This dresser will be easy to get out. And the floors and walls are damaged all to hell, so we don't have to worry too much about all that. This got in here somehow, so hopefully it'll flip on end and go right out that door and right out the front. We got some foils. Again, my uncle said it's probably crack or something that they're smoking or whatever. I don't know. Never did drugs. Never around people that did do drugs. And then we got the front. Clearly the homeless have been over here organizing and working on it all. We got another sofa. There's nothing in the actual front yard. Let's hurry to the back here. Got some type of bike. That has to go because it's no longer a bike. And then there was a lady back here living in the back room when we got here, so we got to make sure, try not to get her in the picture. Alright, little bucket of something there. There's a big old pile of stuff back there. That's probably full of trailers worth right there on itself. There's 5 or 6 tires. There's a dryer. That's her stuff. And then she got her little room all cleaned up for us. So we'll just take the rest of this out of here. Right on, okay. Yeah, so that's a good 2 trailers. Might have to come back for a 3rd. I'm hoping not, but alright, well, we're going to get started. Talk with you guys later. Alrighty, final walkthrough. The porch has been completely cleared. Pulled up the rug, sofa, all the metal scraps and everything that were over here. All the little knickknacks and tchotchkes, the stuff are off the windows. That shelf is like attached to that shelf and everything else, so we weren't sure what to do with it, but that could break down and go into the street trash, so this has all been emptied out. The fridge is actually beautiful inside. It shocked the hell out of me. Over here, we left the dryer vent because it has been foamed into the wall. Everything else is off the walls. Everything's off the walls. Everything's off the ground, except for that mirror, which is like glued to the wall, so I wasn't going to mess with that. The big mirror, the crack bed, the dressers. We took up all the padding and the carpet and everything. Had to take down the blinds because they weren't even attached to anything. They were just like up there. Oh, there's the guy. Bathroom's been cleaned out. Toilette is clogged full of la poo-poo. So we are not messing with that. We ripped out the carpet and the padding in the closet, took down all the stuff that was in there. Closet was actually the nicest room in the house. It was clean, smelled like laundry, and looked like that's where they were drying their clothes. We have another bathroom with a toilette full of poo-poo. And then we have, this room has been all cleaned out. This is the air mattress and another dresser. And then in here we had the double recliner with the cup holders in the middle and a closet full of craft paper. So we got that all taken care of. We will chasse out to the backyard real quick. Front yard was clear when we got here, so we're good. We're able to get the bike. Uncle D just threw the dryer in there. Here's a little bit of metal. We'll take that to the scrap yard just to get rid of it. Because the damn dumps over here is $75 a hit. It's crazy. And then, what? Oh, the cops are here already? Damn. All right, I guess we're stuck here for a little while doing a report or whatever. All right, so this is all cleaned out. This is all done. Somebody already stole one of the trash cans. And then while we were done with the second run, guys came in here and started stealing the copper off the hot water heater. And yeah, so that sucks. So now it's leaking and it's all jacked up and torn apart. So, but the cops are here. Hopefully they'll figure out something. I don't know. All right, gonna take some pictures.